So you will need to be, let's find out where we stopped at. Authority, chosen, profession, fulfilled. You love achievements, watch out. You always wanting to do more, be more, have more. You tend to value the material, but a legacy of kindness and generosity is far more memorable. Failure is devastating to you, but not trying is worse. So you feel the need to be daring in the face of your fears. Overcome, you'll realize that people respond to who you are, not what you do or what you have. I'm even going to add to what you say. The shadow said of the eights can breed impatience, intolerance, ruthlessness, and sometimes a violent temper. You can abuse substances and experience financial problems. You must always seek balance. Your desire will be fulfilled when you bring a spiritual grounding into your material world. Shoot, I can relate to a lot of stuff like that, to be honest. I'm not going to go into so much because it goes on. You have the soul number 8, the striver, which is going to be the same exact wording but a little bit different at the end of the day. I'm going to read a little bit of it. So the soul number 8, the striver. 8s like to learn the hard way, and matters of the heart are no exception. You may find yourself in relationships with the same types of people over and over again. This can be emotionally and financially draining. Recognize your romantic pattern and stop chasing your tail. This number enjoys material comforts and wealth. It is important for you that others perceive you as successful. You dream big and are not afraid of hard work. You need to be challenged and rewarded for raising to the challenge, even within relationships, or you will slip to a low vibration, becoming sad, like the word sad, not a statistic, but a sadistic, cruel, depressed, and frustrated. Your ideal partner needs to be active, not active, but attractive, capable, and as driven as you are. Whether intentional or not, the number 8 tends to marry well or partner with someone with resources who can support their vision and need for material success. Remember, there is no room for hypocrisy in love. Treat your partner as you would like to be treated. And a lot of people have heard that all their life. Treat others how you would like to be treated. Because what you give out is what you receive. And that's the messed up part about it. Like, a lot of people mean well, but they don't get back well. Because you're just giving people a dose of their own medicine. That's what we normally call it. You have the personality 8, the strong and impressive, influential, powerful, ambitious, authoritative, business-minded, visionary, confident, refined, ruthless, greedy, conceited, controlling. And I'm not going to go too much more into that, because at the end of the day, like, there's 9 lessons and so much more. There's a maturity number 8, which you learn to detach from material success. So that's when you finally grow up and you finally separate yourself from the negative or from the positive things. So you either separate yourself from being at your highest level, or you separate yourself from being at your lowest level, and you choose a side. That's when you become very mature in life. And you even have an attitude number 8 that goes into like your balance and your leadership and your spirit dedication and your project confidence and your successful image of things. So it gets really, really deep, because you even have personal years. So we're gonna stop there, because again, even the whole number 8 of the month, it talks about this month brings revolving door of money. There may be bonus or unexpected funds coming your way. Watch out, it will leave just as quickly due to unforeseen expenses. So it will come and go in this month. It could come and go in this month. Number 8 also deals with the unconscious mind balance and material transformations, and that deals with the meaning of your birth chart. So we went over all 3 books. Numerology book by Joy Woodward, and it goes over the House Astrology book by Jonah Martin Woodfolk, that goes over death and regeneration. And Secrets and Sorrows, and 4th house, home. So the 8th house deals with home. It deals with secrets and sorrows, and it deals with death and regeneration, like a generator. So the question was, do you identify yourself as a number 8 based on the description in the chapter? We went over that, and based off of the definitions that I gave you, which number 8 also deals with spiritual transition or transformation. It deals with birth, afterlife, and so much more. So based off of all those things that we have read, could you identify yourself as a number 8 based off of all of that? And personally, I say yes. I identify myself as a number 8 because I love material things. I don't grow hungry for power and control, but if you know something could be dealt with very, how can you say, very structural, or in a better manner, then power should be given to someone else. It's like having power of attorney or having power over, a certain type of job or a project. Like, you can handle the pressure a little bit better. You could see all sides a little bit better, where your workers or your team members or the world, the office, whatever, will be taken care of. To give some people a break, then it's good to delegate and relinquish the power that you have to trust somebody else to take care of it for the days that you are not there, for the days that you are no longer there. Things will just go good. It will go well, smoothly. Like, the production is well, the inventory is well, like the time management is well. Whatever it is that the goal has set, is taken care of by that individual. It also talks about money. In order to have material things, you're gonna be hungry for money, because you have to afford those material things. Unless you have connects, then it's not really a big deal, but that's just the way that it go. I definitely do learn from failure, from failing, or not succeeding. Even if it's like a test paper, if you get an E, that don't mean you're going to get an E next time. If you're able to retake the test, like, you might get a D, you might get a C, you might get a B. It just all depends on your learning ability. It all depends on, like, are you going to beat yourself up and give up instead of study even harder? minimize those distractions. Do you feel like you have a heart for God? Do you feel like you conduct yourself based off of the the church's lectures and the church's sermons? Like, do you love yourself the way you love other people? Um, there's really no such thing as they say as a good or bad person. It's just like, are you a high vibrational person or low vibrational person? Like, when you come around, do you give people joy, get them happy, get them working, get them, living out their best dreams, whatever that is? Or do you bring them down, make them slow, make them tired? Do you even you can get them filled up with low vibration, because there's a lot of people that are low vibrational but they're high enough for their limits of capacity or for dealing with society and the world. And that's why judgment is not always that good, because at the end of the day, people can see so much wrong and don't even see the good in the person. It's really messed up. Why I also see myself as a number 8 is because I feel like we were all, to a certain degree, born into royalty, but then everyone can find the royal that's in their lifestyle. So being a number 8 deals with a lot of royalty, deals with a lot of casualty, deals with a lot of materialistic things, deals with a lot of sickness, deals with a lot of rebirthing and changing, transformation. Even, most people believe, and they should continue to believe in, like, this afterlife. Like, yeah, we're so familiar with what we see on a daily basis, and once I go, you don't know what you're going to see. But think of it as you're being rebirthed, you're being transformed. I always wanted to speak on death a lot, but I choose not to, because I feel like it's a very sensitive subject. But we all talk about it. A lot of people talk about how this is the month or the year where, something happened to somebody and they're trying to remember them and celebrate them, and it makes them sad or makes them happy that, they completed what they completed, they left behind what they left behind, so much more. I think we all have our own passions, meaning our own loves for whatever it is. Just certain people prefer different words to their understanding and to their liking. But a passion for something is a love for something. It's a sensation for something that possibly makes you happy or possibly makes you angry. We have these words to express ourselves, and you fight for your own type of justice. Like, seeing someone executed could bring someone joy and relief, and seeing someone sit behind bars could give someone joy and relief. Seeing someone walk away free gives someone joy and, release and pressure or relief. So it's like, again, there's a lot of different ways that people want to see justice be taken forward, and it's just, we need to understand these people's minds, and do they even understand their own mind of why, dark humor or seeing someone tortured gives them this amount of pleasure. Like, many times, and a lot of people have had this conversation, is that we really do live in a very sick society. Like, you gotta think about the heart disease, the diabetes, the arthritis, the dysfunction bones, the messed up ligaments or limbs. People are blind. People don't have all of their fingers. People have high blood pressure. People don't have no legs at all. They're paralyzed. People have mental abilities or mental disabilities or mental awareness situations that people should and should not know about. It's definitely doctor patient confidentiality, private. You don't have to express those things to anyone and everyone more than freely to do so, but we have these rights, we have these laws, we have these standards, regulations that are put in place to help and protect people, and then to also destroy people at the same time. But being a number 8 comes with that business type of mindset, and that's why I would still consider myself as a number 8, someone that is super spiritual, very super physical, super material, like I guess dealing in all type of realms, like just a well-rounded person, you can almost call it. But if you agree that this fits you and who you are, take a lot of things into considerations, that you might be addicted to certain things, you might have a short temper, you might spend too much money on clothes, cars, jewelry, you might not spend a lot of time in relationships that you really want to have a good placement in, because you're so worried about the newest, latest thing versus worrying about like the individuals that come and go, because your material things come and go too, but it's always remade and remodeled, and it's literally the same thing and costs even more or cost the same amount. But a person that comes into your life could literally almost cost you anything and everything, and means that it could break your pockets, it could build your pockets, it could cause you karma, it could cause chaos in your life, it could cause happiness, it can cause death, it can cause just so much chaos, but it can bring so much blessings and lessons in this whole situation. So just be careful and just be mindful that signs, numbers, and symbols and these books that are put into our life is literally people's lessons, their blessings, their journeys, their theories, their findings. And for those that it resonates with, it helps. And for those that it doesn't resonate with, just like when you go to church, you don't always understand what they're saying because it's not your time to understand. And maybe your mind can't pick up on it because you learn different. So maybe eventually when you hands face to face go through something, it might make sense, or the next time that they speak about it, you'll be like, oh, okay, I get it now. And now you can make those adjustments in your life to better yourself or better the next person. People, places, things are put in our life to use and access, not abuse, but to use as a crutch until you're able to get to where you want to be. And hopefully it's for the best and not for the worst, but it happens that way. So we just gotta get used to it from time to time, and just know that one day if you feel like you're in a dark space, you will see light. And for those that don't want to see light, that's cool. But those who are tired of the lightness and you want a little bit of darkness, a little bit of privacy, a little bit of shade, you'll get that too eventually. Like anything that we desire in this world, we're meant to have and we will have. It just takes time, and you have to do different things in order to not always have it that way that you're starting to feel uncomfortable or whatever. Sometimes your journey just might be here to indulge or just deal with the fucked up hardship of things. That's just your journey, but hopefully you can find someone to be with you in that misery. Misery loves company, but happiness and joy and peace and serenity, likes company too from time to time. Just being with yourself. If we were born to be by ourselves, we would have been placed on individual planes of things, and it would have been no one around. But that's not how it was made. We was literally made with just so many people, places, and things. We deserve to enjoy it. We deserve to use it. We deserve to have it for free. We deserve to pay for it. We deserve to give back. We deserve to receive. We deserve a lot of things. It's just that you gotta know that you deserve it, work hard for it, or even be your best self. And people will bless you, people won't bless you. People will look out for you, people won't look out for you. You can be the best person ever, and seems like you always pay for everything. And I'm not talking about money wise, I'm just talking about like pay with your time, pay with your freedom, pay with your wisdom, pay with your vibration, your energy, pay with non-monetary things that don't have to do with money. You pay in a way. But overall, that is one of the reflection questions of the day. And we went through 3 books and we answered a question. And y'all go get those books if you want to learn more on communication, philosophy, astrology, want to know more biblically, because it definitely gets into Kings 5:10, and it speaks about David and his story. And right now, most people know, most people don't know. Like, we're in the new King James Version, or the King James Version, which has been around for years. But even though it has been around for centuries and been around for decades in ancient times, it's still fairly new to us. It's for most of us, or we're being reminded of some things. And it's really just to have a more open-minded heart and embrace a new era, or a reoccurring era that we're not too familiar with, because most people don't remember, their rebirths. Most people don't remember, when they were first born and the time that was going on around. Like, if you were born in the 1940s, it's 2023. Some of the stuff that you've been through back then is not really the same thing, but the same thing that you've been through. And it's even better and more improved to a certain degree because of technology. And everyone doesn't still look the same back then. We don't dress the same, but yet we do, but we don't. Tattoos, more piercings, especially being in the United States, like compared to China, or compared to Africa, compared to, Europe, compared to Australia. Things looked a lot different in the 1940s. So that's just one of the examples. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, dislike, put your comments in, put your thoughts in, and chime in to conversations that should be really held more often, but they are held. It's just that if you're not in a communications class, a humanity class, anthropology class, philosophy class, if you're not in divinity school, if you're not being educated by the system that we have, that the Department of Education supports, you would not understand a person and the intellect or the smarts or the intelligence that one has to offer to make your life simply better and more understandable and more purposeful to you and to the dreams and goals and visions that you have for yourself and others around. There's people that want to build nursing homes, build schools, build pharmacies, build farms, build dressers, do hair, create shoes, a technology company, a software, be a gamer, YouTuber, whatever it is. It's like an author, whatever. You're meant to do what your bloodline is meant for you to do. And don't ever feel bad for taking as long as it needs for you to create that self-fulfillment. But things in life still come easy and come very hard, and you're going to have to step your game up in order to achieve what it is that you want, so you can feel happy or feel joyful or feel prideful or feel complete as a human, as a creature, as an individual. And I'm gonna leave it at that. So on this lovely August 30th of 2023, it's a beautiful moon bathing night, so I heard. Enjoy your night, be safe, be conscious, be aware, think on your feet, or let loose with comfortable people around you that will protect you. You know, hide your secrets, don't hide your secrets, whatever it is that you're looking for in life. And I wish everyone the best of luck on your journey, and I wish you nothing but blessings and success. So peace and blessings, and hope you learned something, because I've been reminded and I have learned too. So learning is very good. To stop learning is, to me, it's just not the best thing ever. We should not judge, but everything is judgment. To say you like that, that is judgment. To say you dislike that, that is judgment. That is your judgment. That is your perception. That is your way of thinking. And judgment is literally like a way of someone's thinking and their comprehensive skills, their critical thinking skills. And that was just taught to us in literature and literacy class. That was taught to us in reading comprehension and, 12th grade, 11th grade, 10th grade. Our English books always had these extra questions that were pretty difficult. Not like how math was, but English really made you think more about certain events and certain details and certain genres of books. And genres, just like music, you have pop, you have rap, and books are the same way. There's a genre, there's a theme, there's a topic at hand. So again, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And this is definitely part 2 to a part 1. We got cut off. Oh well, it's life. So enjoy your night, enjoy your morning, enjoy your day. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you another time. Bye. Remember, I love you because I love myself, and that's like my logo.